Hi guys, let me just quickly run down a short presentation on the Pro Medical Aid Claims software. This is the software that we did over a period of 2 years. Now, to show the entire software is impossible. I can only do that obviously if I'm doing a training. I usually do the training online. This is the screen that you see when you open the software. As soon as you open it, it has got a login. There's a drop-down arrow. That's where your name surname will show. And then you click the thumbs up, and then the software will open. This is our logo. This is a Pro Medical logo. And then I love this software because it mimics the doctor's practice. This is a software that is specifically for general practitioners and medical specialists. It's not for dentists. It's not for allied healthcare professionals. It's not for radiologists, not for anesthesiology, only for general practitioners and medical specialists. You would see that it can take care of capturing of your patients, all the details of the patients, and you can also search your patients by name or by surname. And then if you are a dispensing doctor, it's beautiful because you can also handle your medicines, your stock to be specific. It does your inventory, and then I can do the training on that. And then you can also, on the medicines, you can search the medicines by name. You can search the medicines by the NAPI code as well, but usually we use the name to search the medicines. You can also search for any medical aid by the name of the medical aid. All the medical aids are always updated every month together with the medicines. And then you have got a place where, or a functionality where you can write your referrals if you are referring a patient to a colleague. And then, of course, you can see all the patients that you have seen on that particular day. If, for instance, you are not in the practice and you had a locum, and that's where you can see all the patients that you've seen on that day. And your receptionist, of course, has got a calendar. He can always book, he or she can always book patients for you. And then that's where the patients will show those that are booked. For instance, there's no patient that is booked now. There's a slot obviously available at 20 hours. So as the patient is booked, the patient will appear here. I'm not going to do that obviously because this is just a slide for demonstration purposes. If maybe the patient is an emergency, instead of the patients going to the waiting room, the receptionist or your PA can just pick that the patient comes through. Once the patient has arrived as an emergency, just goes through to see the doctor without waiting. Or it can be indicated as the first patient. Once the patient has been arrived, then the first patient will be clicked, that icon, and then the patient will be allowed to go through. And then otherwise, the patient would always appear on the waiting room. So if you click the waiting room, you'll see all the patients that have arrived and are sitting on the waiting room. And if there are any cancellations, you'll see on the messages. Of course, your PA or your receptionist handles all that. Okay, guys, on the commercial side, this software is only 30,000 rands cash. And we also have in-house finance if maybe you don't have a lump sum. And of course, it does attract interest. We also accept other forms of payment. Some doctors prefer a lay-by. Of course, there are terms and conditions. The beautiful part is that the software comes with the source code, which is very rare. Most of the companies, actually, let me say to you, there's no company that sells a medical software. It's only us, because we felt that it's about time that the medical doctors own the software instead of keep on paying a particular fee every month, renting the software. If you are renting the software, it's not yours. The software is not part of your practice. Therefore, it is not an asset. It is one of those monthly expenses. So in this case, once you buy the software, you have the software as part of your practice, and then the software is actually an asset. That at some point when you sell the practice, you can sell the practice with the software or without the software, depending on the circumstances. Guys, I can tell you now, without wasting any time doing the calculation, I can do the calculation online if maybe you want me to. But I can tell you, we are saving 80%. We're saving you 80% on what you are paying right now if you do not own the software. If you buy the software, you own the software, you are saving 80%. This is the kind of money that you could be saving for yourself or for your kids. And then maybe you want to go on holiday every year, or you save it for the future of your children, or that you can use to create what you call a family office. Once you own the software, of course, we give you a support and at 150 rands per month, and the training is free. But if you don't want to pay 150 rands per month, you just bring a person that you trust that knows IT, and then you can train that person on IT, on the software. And the beauty about it is that you can also develop the software at a later stage to any direction that you want. So training is for free if you have a guy that is prepared to learn. That's a long and short of it, guys. If you like the video, please click the like. It helps us to know if our video is good. And please share the video with other people that you think may like it. Subscribe. It helps us quite a lot to keep on sending good videos for you. There's quite a lot of content that we have. But if you subscribe, then you'll always receive that content. You'll be notified when any content is ready from our side. Please comment, raise some concerns, and ask questions. We'll really love that. We'll always respond to anything that you post, and recommend the topic. If maybe you want us to talk about something that is very interesting, that you think is interesting, that you want to talk about, please don't waste time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.